In the stunning and remote Highlands of Scotland, expectant mums face all sorts of challenges.
With such a remote area, how on earth am I getting an air ambulance in?
With hospitals few and far between, the role of midwife here is key. She forms a close and unique bond with all her mums-to-be.
I knew this one was going to cause me problems.
It's not causing problems, baby's absolutely fine.
Sometimes by their side full term, all the way to delivery.
It's a boy! It's a boy!
Sometimes passing them onwards when things don't go to plan, where another friendly face will be waiting to help them through.
Keep coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Come on, I can nearly see this baby's head.
Midwives think on their feet,
I have my trumpet.
rise to some extraordinary challenges,
Have you ever used gas in your before? No, okay.
It definitely helps.
It's hard work, but it's satisfying work.
What do we have?
Morven is my knight in shining armour.
They are the stars of the NHS.
Very rewarding being part of this amazing experience in somebody's life.
And for her, it's the best job in all the world.
You're doing it. In 20 years in the job, it still amazes me every single day that I see a baby born.
How are you today? Oh, you're just so gorgeous.
She is the Highland Midwife. Among the steep mountains and deep lochs in the west of Scotland is Lach Gilphead. This huge area is served by just 5 community midwives, including Karen.
Working in the rural area, you get to know the family really well. That can make the job so much more rewarding. So we're just on our way to see Samantha this afternoon. Samantha's 36 weeks pregnant now with her second child.
Like, come and see, has he got your dummy? Oh, there it is. I saw it. I saw it. Like,
Samantha had a difficult and traumatic time at her last birth because her son was born with a condition called gastroschisis, where the part of the intestine is out with the abdomen. So Samantha found this quite difficult at the time, obviously.
I was terrified. I thought, what is going to happen? I'm worried that this baby's going to come out and there's going to be an issue. Until the baby's out and in my arms, I'm not going to be happy until I know everything's okay.
Also scarred by the past is Samantha's husband, Robert.
Samantha wanted another kid, but I wasn't too keen on it, to tell you the truth, because I didn't want to put Samantha through it all again, because I knew how hard it was on her, and I didn't think it was fair.
Hi Samantha, how are you? Totally different pregnancy this time, isn't it? So let's have a little listen to baby.
Midwife Karen wants to ease Samantha's concerns, but the examination raises a problem.
Initially when I was listening, it just sounded a wee bit slow. We need to just take you up to the hospital. All right? Not really. Oh, it's fine, Samantha, honestly.
I knew this one was going to cause me problems
Not
as well.
It's not causing me problems. Baby's absolutely fine. You're feeling baby moving around there. It was moving, that's why its heart rate went up.
I know.
Samantha's worried and wants hubby Robert to hear the news.
When I first listened into the baby, it was normal, but it was slower end, but then as it started moving and it went faster again. Right. So I'm sure everything's fine, but I just want to do a wee tracing to make sure everything's fine. And it'll take about half an hour. So are you able to bring her up to get that done? We can get you up to the hospital quickly on the monitor and back home again.
That's fine.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, darling.
I'm scared that maybe the baby's in a position that it's not been able to move, or there's something wrong with its heart.
In the far north of Scotland is the small town of Tain. Mums-to-be in this remote area have been under the care of midwife Morven for the past 20 years.
Well, one of the nice things about working here in the Highlands is you get to see people through the whole of their pregnancy, you know, before they've had the baby and afterwards, and it's just lovely being part of that sequence.
Over the last 20 years, thanks to the oil industry, Morven's seen a lot of changes in the mums she helps.
I was born in Russia. I joined an international company which sent me over to Scotland, and that's where we met with John. And it was love at first sight.
I think we clicked quite well together, and I don't know how you know it's the right one, but she just seemed to be, so. A head full of brains, she's superb.
But preparing to give birth in a foreign country isn't easy for Anastasia. Her mum Olga has flown in from St. Petersburg to be here.
Так тебе нравится, как здесь относятся?
Да, очень заботливо относятся, да, внимательно. Молодцы. Какие бы у нас вопросы ни были.
Midwife Morven's been keeping an eye on Anastasia's blood pressure, as there's a related condition that can be threatening to pregnant mums.
We're always looking out for signs of preeclampsia. With preeclampsia, the bloods start to go wrong, so their urate levels can rise, their urea can rise, and their kidney and liver function starts to decrease. So we need to check. Any swelling in your hands or feet or anything?
No. Actually, the face was puffy a couple of days ago, a little bit in the morning. But maybe, I don't know, because I went to bed later that day.
Okay.
So it was just one-off.
We just keep an eye on any swelling, because swelling can be a sign of your blood pressure rising sometimes towards the end of pregnancy. Your blood pressure has crept up a little bit than what it was. I'll give you a wee phone, give you an appointment for Thursday and check your blood pressure then, is that okay? She never had any problem with her blood pressure before in her last pregnancy.
Although happy today, Morven's got cause for concern about Anastasia. On the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, the midwives of Campbeltown provide their expertise to mums-to-be in villages and towns over this beautiful but challenging terrain. Working here really appeals to midwife Becky.
It's just my dream job. I love it. Basically, if you looked up the term midwife in the dictionary, it would be Highland Midwife. It's just, you're with the women the whole time. You become almost like part of their family as well.
Becky's heading out to see Bridey. She's 4 weeks from giving birth, and another mum-to-be now living in the Highlands who's a long way from her homeland of America.
My husband and I both work at the marine lab, marine harvest area down here. And so I started volunteering there and met this really cute guy that was also working there. Had a massive crush on him, nicknamed him the fish dish, affectionately. My first day in the office, opened the door and there he was, 2 desks away. So yeah, I think it was meant to be. And we're on track so far to be having a local birth in Campbeltown. Push. Oh! So are you excited about your new little cousin? Yeah? You know, if all goes according to plan, you can come home, you know, just 6 hours later, and then the midwives will come to the house, which I find really comforting. That's about the size of Auntie Bridey's belly, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool. That's a good pumpkin.
Midwife Becky thinks Bridey's wish to have her first baby born here in Campbeltown is possible.
Bridey's first-time mum, no problems in her pregnancy, so she's hoping that she can wait with us. So that just means that she delivers with only midwives involved and no doctors. And have you done your birth plan?
Yes.
You have?
I'd really like to be able to use the birthing pool just because I feel like it would be a bit more relaxing than being on a bed or kind of squatting or anything like that. I'm trying to keep it as kind of open as possible for the birth plan because things will change, I'm sure.
But a Highland midwife has to be realistic too.
There's quite a lot of challenges with being here, just with such a remote area. We are 3.5 hours really from the nearest consultant unit. From when the woman books, we're already risk assessing that woman.
It's been low
most
of the time.
Just looking at the whole past medical history, as some things just totally rule you out of having your baby here. Women that have got high BMIs, diabetes, things like that, all have to deliver up the road.
It's really that 3.5-hour journey to a city hospital that worries Bridey's husband, Andrew.
I was slightly sceptical about having a child down here because it's a small rural community. Distances involved with travel when your wife's going into labour are very difficult. You don't always have mobile reception, so therefore if a serious emergency suddenly developed, we wouldn't be in a position to call for help. That's the reality of living in a rural location.
So hopefully see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Plans go out the window all the time. You think, oh God, I hope it goes like that, but quite often it doesn't.
Back in Lach Gilphead, Samantha is now only 3 weeks away from birth. Midwife Karen, on her last visit, had concerns over the baby's heartbeat.
Just take you up to the hospital. Oh, it's fine, Samantha, honestly.
I knew this one was going to cause me problems as well.
After the difficult birth of her first baby, Samantha needs lots of reassurance.
So we wanted to monitor the baby's heart rate a bit more closely, but it turned out that the baby's heart rate was fine and there was no further concerns around the baby.
I was relieved. I knew myself that there wasn't anything, but when she'd said that she wanted to do this, I started getting worried that there maybe was an issue. I've got you. For me, that has obviously had difficulty before, I am more worried. So it's good that you've got somebody to understand and to help you.
But there's another problem with the baby that's now concerning Karen.
Breech position is when the baby's head is up at the top of the mum's abdomen rather than down in the pelvis. So obviously it's more difficult. The birth process is a bit more risky because baby's body's been born first and the head's been born last. With second-time mums that have had babies before, we recommend that they have a section for delivery, but obviously as time's going on and she realises the baby's remaining in this position, she's becoming more used to the idea of possibly having a caesarean section. But we'll see how she feels today.
Hi.
Samantha, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
You're looking well.
Oh, thank you.
Gosh, look, you're getting bigger every time we see you, aren't we?
Oh, sometimes it just depends what we are. As
You're
well.
looking lovely today. So is Robert at work today?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can feel him moving.
I think I've just caught the baby moving, haven't I? Hearing it a bit higher up because its head's up that end. So that confirms again that it's definitely still breech. Yeah, it's pretty fixed there. Had a small hope, but no.
After months of working through the pregnancy with Karen, Samantha is now facing birth by caesarean operation in a city hospital. But her midwife wants to give her some final reassurances.
The earlier we know, the better. It gives us more time to get the transport and get you down the road. If you've got any worries, concerns about baby's movements, if you think your waters have broken or you think you've got any signs of labour, Samantha, you need to phone us because we know that baby's breech. Okay?
And what are the chances of that?
Probably unlikely, but it can happen. We can never say never in maternity. But our hope is that you go in, you have your section and you're home within 3 days. You might be a wee bit emotional, just prepare yourself for that. So I'll not see you before the baby comes, so you take care. All right. We would love to deliver their babies here. In reality, that is not ideal. Oh my goodness. Right, Samantha, we'll see you later.
Right, okay,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye. We prepare them for that and they know
We'll see them when they come back and they'll be well looked after when they're down there.
Back in the north of Scotland, Morven's heading out to see Russian mum of one, Anastasia. At her last visit, Anastasia's high blood pressure raised serious concerns in her midwife's mind.
She never had any problem with blood pressure in her last pregnancy, so chances are everything will be fine, but just it's worth monitoring and just keeping an extra eye on it and check that it doesn't develop into anything. They say that pregnant women are able to pee on demand.
Are they?
Yep, yeah. Well, a pregnant lady always needs a pee. Are you able to do one just now, do you think?
I'm not sure about it.
I don't need very much, just a wee drop would be fine. Checks for preeclampsia, check her blood pressure, check how she's feeling. It's really important to know how somebody's feeling when they get any symptoms of preeclampsia. And then just to check her urine sample and to see if there's any protein in it. So if there's no protein in it, then we're reassured and we would just check her next week again as normal. Can I check your blood pressure? Would that be all right?
Mm-hmm. Which hand?
Blood pressure is fine today, so all our checks so far are fine, so we'll see if the urine's fine as well. That's a reassuring sign. Nothing in your urine, so both that's reassuring. But if you've got any of these symptoms, then just give us a phone.
Before Morven leaves, Anastasia wants to show her midwife how she's been trying to keep her blood pressure down.
So see you put your hypnobirth in.
So I can show them to you.
Well, yeah, have you got them? Show me them. What ones did you pick? Oh, cool. So my body and my baby know what to do. So my mind drifts off to my relaxing place. So I presume your relaxing place is somewhere by the sea then?
Yes.
Yeah, because you got your wee picture there by the sea.
Yes, with the beach and waves of relaxation.
Excellent, excellent. They're useful, just life skills, aren't they? Some people just think it's just for the birthing, but it's just...
Yeah,
in fact, after you've had the baby, if your baby's crying, you want to settle down, you can use them then as well.
It's 4 a.m. in Campbeltown, and American mum Bridey's hopes for a local birth here look as if they're about to be realised.
Having a baby, I hope.
But she's arriving at the unit in the early stages of labour, 5 weeks before her due date. Equally taken by surprise are husband Andrew and her mother Nola, who's just off a plane from America.
It's been nearly 24 hours. Yeah, not very far along on the dilation, so it looks like it's going to be a long day ahead of us, or 2 days. But another one coming.
On night shift duty at the Campbeltown Health Centre is midwife Katrina.
I've checked Bridey over and I've found there's been a hindwater rupture, and my way of explaining that in simple layman's terms is that it's like a slow puncture, but because we've definitely seen liquor draining, there's still that risk of infection. Liquor is the amniotic fluid, or what the people would call the waters round about the baby.
Katrina goes off to call the hospital, where the midwives send mums when there's a risk to mum and baby. The problem, as all the midwives know, is the hospital is 3.5 hours away.
I'm waiting for him to phone back. Because again, they like to discuss it with the medical staff. It sounded fairly promising. I've explained to him the fact that saw you earlier on, we're definitely seeing liquor draining, but in examining you there, I can feel 4 waters. So the midwife herself was quite honest. She says, I don't know what we would do in that situation. I said, you're still quite keen to birth here. They're just discussing it with the on-call medic.
But yeah, I suppose if we were going to make the decision to go up, probably sooner rather than later, just with the way things are feeling. But yeah,
see what they say.
It's just this latent phase sometimes it can
drag
be a
on.
few hours, it can be quick, or it can be a couple of days. Just stoppy start.
Hopefully not a couple of days.
That's the rather having it up there. I thought we might have got away with it just when...
Right, that's our answer then. Won't be one of those car births.
We phoned the consultant unit, and as I thought, their recommendation was that she would travel up to them to birth there.
Well...
Three and a half hour journey.
Yeah.
Windy road, bumpy road.
Bumpy road.
So it's going to be really uncomfortable for Bridey. So I think the sooner we leave, the better.
Forth Valley Hospital is in central Scotland. It's very central to get to, but nowhere's that central really from Campbeltown. It does take that 3-hour drive before you get anywhere really. Any concerns going up the road, give us a bit, or just phone 911. Phone bring your partner, Grandad. I'll let you out just now.
Babe, you're right. Your mum's
yeah, got to watch out for deer and things like that. You do worry until you hear that they're there and settled.
Have made the right decision to travel up to Forth Valley Hospital, 4 hours drive while my wife's in labour. Maybe I've chosen the wrong decision here. I should have stayed near and waited for either the helicopter or the ambulance.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah. Speak to you soon.
So just keep getting over those hills.
Already in labour, mum-to-be Bridey has spent the past 4 hours in a car from her home in Campbeltown to a city hospital.
The journey was very long, bumpy, potholey, but we got here in the end. Anyone come in?
Just trying to focus on, getting through each contraction.
You come from there, you won't stand up.
It's now 30 hours since her waters broke, and Bridey's desperate to get into the hospital's birthing pool.
Oh, 137 contractions so far, give or take.
Surely.
We're scientists, so we have to collect the data.
That's what we do.
Come on, you little monster.
Bridey's mum's flown in from America to try to be of help.
Oh, it's a good long one.
It's getting really painful.
Okay. Breathe deeper. That's it. Maybe there.
With her baby in the breech position and requiring a caesarean section, Samantha and her husband Robert have also had to come to a city hospital. She's now feeling rather lost without her Highland midwife.
Karen, I didn't want to leave them actually, because they have been so helpful.
Samantha's surgeon wants to do a last-minute check to see if the baby has moved from the breech position.
See which way the baby is facing and then take it from there. Okay. Could be facing the right way and we don't have to do this. It's over here, right at the top. Yep. So the baby is coming bottom first. So we're going to do a certain section to get this baby out. You agree to have the procedure that if you bleed heavily, we're going to give you a blood transfusion. Very small chance of injuries to your bowels and bladder as we go in.
Alright. Hi there. Oh, how you doing? Dr. Williamson, I'm one of the anaesthesia consultants, you alright?
Yeah.
Good, fantastic, you alright? Nice meeting you. Have a wee chat with you just with the anaesthetic side of things, you alright? You look a bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm just getting scared now.
Sorry?
I'm just
Any particular part of it that's scaring you?
Just
scared something was wrong. I was fine until he said, you know, there's a small risk of like you need a blood transfusion, there's a small risk of damage to your bowels. I'm just thinking, what if?
I mean, those are the small print risks that we say to everyone. Actually, they don't happen very often. And I will shortly be telling you about some very small print anaesthetic risks as well.
I didn't think about the risks the last time. I guess I never had a chance to think about the risks. It was just like, get him out and get him better.
Samantha's husband Robert is doing his best to put a brave face on the situation.
This time will be different. She's been through a lot, but she's doing really well at the moment.
But as Samantha is being prepped for her operation, husband Robert has rather different worries.
This is where I could lose a lot of money, I think. There's a lot of bets going on at the moment. I bet on the sex of the baby. There's quite a few people, so see what happens.
Oh, what? Coming through?
Yeah.
Samantha's given birth to a baby boy, healthy and weighing 6 pounds 9 ounces.
If you want to have a wee seat down, come on, have a wee seat.
Hi, baby. I cried so much because I couldn't believe that I'm getting to hold this baby. Okay. Hi. Oh, my gorgeous boy.
Okay, I'll have
It was just amazing, and this was my little baby, and you'll never feel that like that again. It's an amazing feeling.
Is it open?
Back at Forth Valley Hospital, Bridey is still desperate to get into the birthing pool. She's determined not to take pain relief and knows the water will help.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Katrina. I'm going to take you through to labour ward.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
perfect.
She's working hard.
Yeah.
Her new hospital midwife, Katrina, arrives with an update.
The only thing I need to warn you about, I know you were told the pool was running for you, but it's been emptied at the moment, just because we need to have a chat with the docs to make sure that they're happy, because your waters have been broken a long time for you to go in, just in case there's any risk to the baby. But as soon as I get the go-ahead, I will fill it again for you, okay? Just don't want it to get cold in the meantime.
So is she ready to be moved?
Yeah, we're going right now. As soon as she's ready, as soon as she's able.
As
soon as that one's
Bridey,
passed,
would you
we'll
like a
get it.
wheelchair or are you happy to walk? What's your preference? Come to here.
You don't have to sit down, you can just sit on the edge of it. There we go. Keep going. Breathe. You alright? Try if you want. It's fine. I'm gonna.
Katrina knows Bridey doesn't want drugs, but she has another way to help ease the pain.
Have you ever used gas in your power? No. Okay, so all you need to do, as soon as you feel the contraction and before it gets painful, so as soon as you feel it and you think this is going to be sore, start breathing the gas in there. So I just like to put it in your mouth and breathe. long deep breaths, okay? You have to it all the way through the contraction until the contraction is not painful anymore. Very unusual to be able to do it with just gas and air. You take it all, in my opinion, take it all if you're offered it and you need it.
Just talk.
It definitely helps. What kind of gas is it?
Oh, you look happier. It's good.
Is that nitrous oxide?
Yeah, and oxygen. So it makes you feel really good about life generally.
Makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Gosh, it makes an incredible difference. Oh.
Being an absolute champion, so the contractions are really nice and steady now, so just a waiting game.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Back in Tain, it's Anastasia's due date. Midwife Morven is keeping an eye on her progress because she knows Anastasia wants the birth to be in the local hospital with her midwife there to help.
I'm just popping in to see Anastasia now to see what's happening with her, see if there's any signs of labour. My colleague that's on call with me tonight's been on the phone just asking what's happening. Got another lady that we're on call for as well, and she's not doing anything at the moment, so we'll see who goes first.
Hi,
babe, how you today?
Come in, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fine.
Not cold?
Any signs of anything?
No.
No.
All quiet.
Have you had any inkling at all?
All quiet and all very well.
Too well. And you know the things to look out for, signs of labour. When the surgeons come every sort of 5 minutes or so.
Yes.
Or if your waters go, they need to get in touch. Or even a bit of show to know if you're niggling a little bit, sometimes even letting us know that you're doing something. I'm on the race to this weekend. I'm on tonight and the rest of the weekend till Monday, you know, so see what happens. Quite happy?
Yes, thanks Morven for coming in.
You take care and we'll hopefully see you very soon.
Hopefully. But for me it's gonna be nights, but don't know, few nights passed and we're still waiting for a baby and maybe it won't be night.
7 hours later, and it's clear tonight's the night. Midwife Morven arrives in the early hours to find there's no time for a transfer to the hospital. This baby is coming very quickly indeed.
Anastasia just phoned and
Very, very quickly.
She'd been having surgeries for about 3/4 of an hour, and then I came out to see her, and quite far on, so we just wanted an ambulance to come. The plan was you were going to go in your own car, weren't you? That was the plan. When I got here, Anastasia was too uncomfy, and you wouldn't be able to get out in the car, so I just thought we'd get an ambulance straight away.
Yeah,
We
wouldn't have had time anyway,
we wouldn't get a chance to even pop eat you. You were too uncomfy, weren't you?
And just lie down for, I don't know, half an hour listening to the relaxation music. And then like, oh, this feels uncomfortable down in the tummy.
You feel anything? Just the cramping. The cramping. But nothing major yet, you don't feel any pressure. Is there something happening there, Anastasia? Morven! You've got a baby. A wee girl.
Do you want me to take her in just
like
now?
I was delivering. Oh.
I know, just sit back on your back or sit onto the bed. Are you okay sitting on the bed?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take her?
It's great. Can't believe how happy this is.
Took some time to make an appearance and then made such a quick appearance.
I never.
Wasn't a yo.
No, I'm just supporting Anastasia and helping the baby come safely into the world. And she's looking dandy, she's looking great. You want to go onto the bed and have a bit of skin to skin?
It seemed so unreal. Just went to bed for sleep. And, it was a miracle.
What have you got to say to everybody watching the TV tonight? Anastasia planned on her birth plan for a quick birth, but I think it was probably from start to being born under an hour and a half. So
you did amazing, absolutely brilliant. But it probably feels a bit surreal that she's here just now, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's been so quick.
I know. Not quite what we planned. Not quite what we wrote down the birth plan, is it? Yeah.
best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
Back at Forth Valley Hospital, Bridey's labour is progressing slowly and painfully.
The gas is off! The gas is off!
Midwife Katrina is doing her best to support Bridey.
Where is the baby?
I don't know yet. I've not seen any head or anything. Not seen any signs of your baby coming right out yet, but I think it's far away from the way that the labour seems to be going. You're doing really well. My gut says I don't think we're quite there. But I think you're doing really, really, really well in the position that you're in and being in the pool. I think it's excellent and it's probably moved your labour on really, really well.
Good.
Quite a pattern, doesn't it? Yeah, and she's contracting really regularly. I think she's coping really well. Are you happy with that? I'm happy, yeah. We're quite happy at the moment to see how things go for the next hour or so and then...
We'll do this for another hour.
Back in Tain, in the north of Scotland, it's the morning after an eventful evening for Anastasia and John and their new arrival.
This is Olga Elizabeth, and she's about 12 hours old.
We didn't have time to sell tickets or organise.
Yes.
Organise a party, so it was...
was not even any time to think about what's happening, just...
yeah.
Different life.
After a short rest, Midwife Morven is back to carry out some essential checks.
That finger. She likes that finger, doesn't she? I think that was in the mouth and you were inside, because the way you came out sucking it all the time. Yes, I think so. We need to check the baby's breathing fine and its heart rate's fine. It doesn't show any signs of infection at all, you know, and good bright clear eyes and things like that. It always feels so wrong to give you wee jabs this time.
You're slow.
Not nice. Not nice. It's nice to empower women and have a great birth, and that's what you're hoping for everyone, that it's an enjoyable experience and they remember it with a positive memory. I'll give you a wee shout later on.
Thank you so much.
Just to check everyone's
Morven.
fine, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
It's just great. Thank you.
Right, take care.
Okay, thank
See
you.
you
You
later.
too.
Good
See
day.
you tomorrow.
For Morven, this is the kind of experience that makes the job so worthwhile.
But it's also exciting. I love looking after ladies for home births and Domino's personally, because it's just nice to be part of that episode in their life.
And Anastasia and John have no doubt about how much they owe to their midwife.
Morven, sort of, because, you know, it felt as though it was something she does every day. You didn't worry about, you know, anything. And it was just like a routine job for her.
Feels like that she's a part of the family.
It's now 40 hours since her waters broke, and Bridey is still in labour.
Okay.
We need to come out of the pool if you can.
Midwife Katrina decides she needs to move Bridey from the birthing pool.
They want to have a look at...
Just so that we can examine you and see where your baby's head is. You just need this last bit and then you'll have a baby. You've done excellent, especially with no pain relief. My goodness. That's good. Good.
Okay.
There you go. Excellent.
Get it out.
So this position's a really good way to deliver your baby, okay? But I'll deliver it in between your legs, pass through your legs up to your tummy, and then you'll just need to do a full 180 once you've got a baby in your arms. Right down into your bottom as hard as you can, okay? That's it. Don't be frightened of it. Push past it. Push as hard as you can. Right down into your bottom. Keep it going. Nice long hard push. Really good. Really good. That's excellent.
Baby's crying. Baby's head's there.
So tired.
You can do this.
Really good. That's excellent.
Good.
The head is crowning and bumps probably like this much that is showing each time, probably within the next couple of contractions.
Let's get the rest up.
Excellent. So the next push, the good news is you push and I'll pull and we'll have a baby. Okay? I'll help you with this bit. This is the only bit I can help you with. There's your baby.
Oh my boy! It's a boy!
Hello. He's coming. I'm just keeping him here for a second. Giving him a wee wait.
All right, stay there, stay there.
I'm going to pass him right between your legs.
Coming
okay?
underneath. He's coming underneath.
Hello.
You've got him?
my boy. Where's your mum? You get some lumps on you, sweetheart.
Well done, babe.
Let's just keep him warm. Right. Here comes the gymnastics. I'm going to ask you to turn around if that's all right. Okay. I'm going to move all of this out of the way. Big bit of gymnastics, but excellent work. There you go. Relax back for me. Really good.
Hey, yo, my boy.
Look at a huge head.
It's a boy.
We have a son.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
I've done nothing. You guys did all the work.
I knew it was difficult and I knew it was a marathon, but I didn't realise just how big a deal it was. Bridey was absolutely phenomenal.
So perfect. Didn't end up exactly as she wanted a pool birth, but it was fine in the end. She's a fantastic patient. She was lovely. Husband was a great support. Andrew was fantastic.
Words to describe what an effort. Absolutely phenomenal.
Do you know what? I think that you guys have been awesome, Katrina. All the time I just keep looking at him and keep thinking, I can't believe he's mine. I can't believe I get to have this baby.
Gentle Taylor. Don't touch him. He's having his dinner. Breakfast. Even.
I still can't believe he's here. Midwives were very helpful, and I know I can just phone them.
Oh, hello! Oh, he's lovely. He's grown that wee mushroom.
The midwives, it's like they're Arthur's auntie or something. I've definitely made some friends. The local midwives have been really incredible.
Maybe.
She's made dreams come true, so very special.
Next time, midwife Morven has to help Emma with a big bump.
Measuring at 39 weeks when you're only 35 weeks is a little bit scary.
Midwife Helen has to help Susan with her baby not growing big enough.
Smaller again.
A few centimetres short, Susanna. It wouldn't do any harm, Susanna, just to get a wee scan. It needs to be done sort of within 24 hours.
And midwife Morven helps Karen through her pregnancy after the tragedy of an earlier stillbirth.
But always in the back of your mind, she's always wondering if somebody or something will come and take this baby away from her like last time.